Hey YouTubers, this is Rip Fletching. Hopefully you're enjoying the videos I've been putting out. If so, like and share. And if you don't like the videos, let me know what I can do to make them a little better for you. I'm going to go over another little video here on some of the bows I have, the different setups I have on those bows. And again, this is where my grandbabies play down here in my den, so excuse the mess. Make sure you hit the like and share, the little bell for notifications, and we'll try to make some more videos. I'm videoing this by myself, so I may not be able to get in the video. That's fine, you guys don't want to look at me anyway. But I'm going to show you some of my bow setups and why they're that way, and for what purposes I use them. All right, so I think I'll go with one of my hunting setups, show you that, go from there. So, let's see. This is a bow that I hunted with this year, and hopefully it shows up in here. So I make my own wool puffs. I use the limb silencers from Blackswan. This is the static recurve. I love this bow. This thing's ridiculous. I still have these on here. I don't use these. I've just got to get them pulled off. I didn't want to ruin my silencers to get them off, but I probably will here in just a little bit. I was going to show you this before I took them off there. Anyway, what I do, I'm going to show you the different type of like shooting off the shelf and so forth of what I do. So this particular bow, hopefully it's picking up here, I do shoot a plunger on this setup and Velcro. So the Velcro pad here, I do have a small section, a thin section where it's double thickness. The plunger, and then this strike pad is because it's for hunting, so if I bump it, there's no noise. This is a really quiet setup. It's just deadly for hunting. I like the plungers because I can tune them in real well. All right, that's bow number one. This is a 58-inch. It's about a 50-pound. Might be a little, yeah, but probably about 50 at my draw. All right, I'll put that one over here out of the way. Then we'll go to another little setup I have. Now, this one also has the plunger. Hopefully this is picking up. It's got the little magnetic flipper and a plunger. Now, this bow, I don't really like this type of setup for hunting. It's a little bit noisier. Your arrow can come off at weird angles. I like to hunt out of a tree stand. This is not my favorite setup for hunting. Okay, but this is great for 3D shooting, target shooting. It's even decent for flight shooting. So hopefully you guys can see that. I am setting this bow up for hunting, but I'll be changing out some of the stuff on it. And this particular bow is a 70-pound bow. So at my draw length, it's probably 74 pounds or so. Possibly 75. All right. Oh yeah, you'll find this one pretty cool. This is a great hunting setup. So this is a 60-inch bow, and this has a homemade flipper rest with a plunger. So put my hand up here, make sure the camera's focusing in on it. So this is a homemade magnetic flipper rest, and it's actually my favorite. It's fantastic for hunting. I bent this little piano wire up, so your arrow, it just cradles it. It can't fall out of the way. As your arrow moves forward, this flips out of the way. It's just absolutely perfect. It's silent. It's a deadly setup, homemade. On a piece of brass, just drill a hole, glue your magnet in, bend your piano wire, you're ready to roll. And if you notice, it's really tall. This is up here. The reason is when the magnet and the flipper part is down here, you get interference with your arrow. But when it's way up here, if you can see that mechanism, there's nothing hits up here. So it's perfect. Absolutely a great setup. And again, with the plunger, a little piece of Velcro here. The only reason this plate's just a little large, and it's catching some feather on it just a little bit. So that's just to quieten it for hunting, and it's perfect though. And then this one, it's all carbon and ceramic, but does have a wood layer on the back just for beauty. Anyway, it's a nice bow. This one is probably going to be 49 pounds at my draw length. It's a light poundage bow. Over here by my granddaughter's tricycle. Let's see. I don't want to get to those yet. Okay, we're going to do something exotic. So this is going to be an exotic setup. It's not anything you're going to see before. It's not anything you'll want. It's not anything that you would use for hunting or 3D shooting. This is for flight shooting. And that's it. Check out this weird riser we built. Isn't that crazy? Again, the plunger, magnetic flipper. Got everything we look at completely out of the way. Now the idea on this is we're going for just crazy speeds and distance, so you don't want anything touching anywhere. So this flipper just completely is out of the way. It'll touch the plunger if it needs to. Everything goes clear and it's gone. So that's the idea behind this strange setup. It's not a great shooting, something you'd want for hunting or target shooting, but it does fling an arrow awesome. And this one's 69, so it'd probably be about 73 pounds or so. 74 pounds. Anyway, that's kind of an exotic setup there, but it will fling an arrow. All right, let's go to another one. Let me move this target over. I was gonna do some chrono testing for you guys in here, and I just couldn't get the chrono to work with this LED light. Now, this is, I know it's funny, this is probably my favorite bow. Not my favorite limbs, but on this bow. My favorite limbs on this bow are those static recurve limbs. On this bow is just phenomenal. It's awesome. This is a Blackswan again. All of these are Blackswans, I think. Yeah, every bow I brought out's a Blackswan. So this is shooting off the shelf completely. And just with, this is a 52-inch setup. So, no, actually this is a 58-inch the way I've got this set up. This is buffalo fur that I made into felt. I felted it off of a local buffalo. And it's deadly quiet. And I shoot off that. And that's all there is to that. Put a little rubber cement on the back of it, stick it down. It's ready to roll. Buffalo hide's pretty durable. It's really quiet, really soft. So it's actually pretty decent. I was just playing around putting it on there, but so this is shooting off the shelf. I love this bow. It is just, it's killer. All right, grab another one for you. So now this is going to be another off the shelf. This one is 70 pounds at my draw. It's a modern American longbow, one piece. And this one again, I shoot off the shelf. Hopefully that's picking up. And this one is impregnated leather that I made here. So I take boric acid and oil and mix those together, impregnate this leather. So it's super slippery. It's good stuff. So anyway, check that out. This is the one I set a world record with for the Modern American Longbow Broadhead class. This thing holds so much energy, it's ridiculous. I'll see if it'll show up, and I'll draw it for you and let you look at it. Hopefully it'll show up in the camera. And I mean, it's energy from here. It's hard right here, and it is energy all the way through. This is probably one of the most energetic bows I've ever shot. Or I would say it is the most energetic bow I've ever shot. Not the heaviest bow, just the most energetic for the poundage. I had a 150-pound longbow. I blew it up, and then I had a 120-pound recurve, and tore the knock tip off of it, shooting super skinny strings. It was for flight shooting, so I damaged it and then took it to the flight shoot. I was letting another friend shoot it, and he broke the tip off. So it happens. I'd been shooting it a lot with super light arrows, super skinny strings, 120-pound bow. I mean, it wasn't going to last long. I knew it wasn't going to. Really tormenting it. So this is kind of a mutant. It's a bow we designed for modern Asiatic, and so it's a double recurve. There's no shelf at all. It's just flat surface. So just try to have a marker so I grab it consistently. I put a little piece of Velcro on here. I was actually going to hunt with this year. I made some ugly little puffs. Check them out for fall. But oh, it's deadly quiet too. But I actually didn't end up hunting with it. But this was, we set a world record in flight with this, and it got beat same time out, same year. So it really didn't register. So set the world record, beat the world record by a ton, and then right after that, our good friends, the Hungarians, beat us. So if you could lose to anyone, they're the best to lose to. Anyway, so this is actually just some cowhide with the fur still on it. I just glued down because for hunting, I wanted this whole setup to be really quiet. And that's that. So all kinds of different little critters I've got here. And I've got a bunch more different stuff, but these are the main things that you're going to see, that people are going to have. And I want you to see what I use. And this is a really quick bow. This one is 55 pounds at my draw. And this is a 52-inch bow. And it's crazy quick. All right. I'll put this one over here with these. Give you a quick look at them beside each other and move the pink tricycle out of the way. Oh, one of my grandsons. Got something over there. Let's see what that is. Oh, there we go. Who knows what it is over there. All right, so that is my bows right there. From 52 up to 64 inches, the full spectrum. And I've got more different poundages, that kind of stuff, but these are, I would say, some of my primary bows. Basically, I just picked out some different bows that would have different type setups to show you. So Out of all these bows, my favorite bow is the second one right here, the wooden one. And with the wood and with that bow, let's see, third one over. Oh, that's funny. Looking through the camera is different than where I'm pointing my finger. Is with those limbs. So that's the static recurve limb. That thing is awesome. Super quiet, super fast. All right, we'll let you go. Hope you enjoyed that. Sometime I'll give you a review on this bag, this bully dog. But until then, like and share, hit the subscribe button, and we will see you in the future.